Hey guys, it's Priscilla. Sorry I couldn't be there today. I actually had to go back to work earlier than expected, but I was really looking forward to being there and seeing the kind of books you guys developed and seeing what kind of artistic talent we had within our classroom, and we didn't even know. Well, I'll go ahead and start talking about our book. We decided to choose a book, something that the kids are already familiar with, something that they already know. So I know for the preschool areas and the younger kids, we start them off building social development by having them sing cantos or just rhymes, right? So one of the ones that we had already been exposed to ourselves was El Paletero. Now we chose El Paletero because it was already a rhyme, a canto that the kids are already familiar with, and also because it's something that the kids know what it is or who he is. So we chose to base it off the rhyme because it's something that the kids can become familiar with, and not only that, but that because they already know the chant, the rhyme, they already know what the words or what the content of it is. So now we wanted to have a visualization for the kids in order to say, oh, you know what, this is what the paletero looks like, or he looks like this, or in my community he looks like that, or you know, when I'm playing outside with my friends, we hear the song and this is how he comes, and that's how we, you know, so they can relate to the book as well, and they can just bring their personal experiences to the table, and you know, even have it become a discussion. What kind of you know, paletas do you like, or etc. So we wanted to really base off something that, you know, once again, the kids are already familiar with, something that they can relate to, something that they already have experienced. Because like Dr. Whitaker had mentioned throughout the course, a lot of the time we have books in our classroom that don't really expose our culture or traditions or anything like that. So I think that especially in the early ages, if we can bring, you know, chants and rhymes to a visualization as in a book, and they can see an identity within themselves in that book, it will create a fundamental part of them, or even just a foundation for them to like to read, because when they become older, they have to read to learn, and in order for that to happen, they have to have a love for reading. And the only way I feel that we can do that is actually engaging them in activities and even rhymes and discussions, and something that they are already familiar with, so that they can become exposed to later throughout their years, exposed to things that they are not exposed to at home on a daily basis through these books as well. And you know,